There is a ton of excitement right now around the Tennessee football program as the Vols are 4-0 up to the number 4 spot in the AP poll in year 4 of the Josh Heupel era. Today, we're going to talk about the most important trait that Josh Heupel has displayed as the head coach of the Vols since being hired in 2021. Hey guys, it's Lucas Panzica from 104.5 The Zone and A to Z Sports. Let's go back in time a little bit to January of 2021 when Tennessee Athletic Director Danny White hired Josh Heupel to be the next head coach of the Vols, replacing Jeremy Pruitt. Of course, White hired Heupel from his last stop at UCF. Do you remember what the overwhelming reaction was about the Heupel hire? It wasn't a good one. It wasn't an exciting one for Vols fans. The narrative around Josh Heupel was, yes, the offense likely will be fun, but he hadn't yet shown an ability to consistently recruit at a high level, and he had not had teams that consistently played high-level defense. Not to mention, things had started to trail off a little bit at UCF as a lot of Scott Frost players had left the program. Well, fast forward to 2024, almost midway through his 4th season, Josh Heupel is 31-12 as the head coach of the Vols. He's already got a win against Alabama under his belt, ending that 15-year losing streak, and is coming off a top 15 road win at the place where he won a national title in Oklahoma, and he's got everybody talking about Tennessee as potential national title contenders. Why? Because Josh Heupel has shown an ability to evolve as a head coach. This is a trait that is necessary for the elite coaches in college football. The best coach in college football history, and Nick Saban, is the best example of this. Saban won games and won championships at Alabama by field position, game control, playing elite defense with a game manager at quarterback. Greg McElroy, A.J. McCarron, Jake Coker all led Alabama to national titles, but Saban had a recognition that that was not going to be a sustainable way to continue winning championships. And what did he do? He pivoted. He opened up his offense. He hired Lane Kiffin to be his offensive coordinator, and Alabama continued to dominate. Now, that's, of course, an extreme example. Saban is the greatest coach in college football history, but we've seen a little bit of that from Josh Heupel just the other way around. Heupel came to Tennessee and won immediately with offense, with explosive quarterback play, with elite wide receiver play at the college football level. Now in year 4, he's evolved to the point where the defensive side of the ball is just as elite. Whenever you see coaches take aspects that are not necessarily in their wheelhouse or are not considered to be in their wheelhouse and turn it into a strength, that's a very good sign for a head coach that understands what it takes to win championships. We've seen Josh Heupel let go of the reins of play calling, letting Alex Golesh call plays before he was hired as the head coach at UCF. We've seen Heupel make sure that there was an investment in the new world of NIL and the transfer portal, and of course, make sure that Tennessee has an elite defense, understanding that that is necessary in order to compete for championships. That is the most encouraging thing about the Josh Heupel era so far at Tennessee. He looks like a coach that is comfortable in his own skin, understands what it takes to win in all 3 phases, and can still call a pretty good offensive game plan as well, allowing the Vols to score with the best of them. And by the way, the recruiting's not so bad too, as Tennessee currently has one of the best classes in the country and is being led by a 5-star quarterback. The future is bright at Tennessee as long as Josh Heupel is at the helm because of the ability he has displayed to evolve as a head coach.